Good morning, sir.
So today we'll be discussing about probability and normal probability distribution. Now this is a kind of a theoretical part of statistics, but a very important concept. So listen very carefully. Okay? If you have doubts, ask. It can get a little confusing because you have not been exposed to probability yet. I'll explain what is probability as such, the concept. Then we'll go into normal probability distribution. All right. So you might have already been came across this formula of probability in your school, but just in case, we'll brush it up a little bit. So probability of any event, okay, will be equal to the total number of outcomes that are coming and total number of favorable outcomes. So let us suppose अगर अपन इसको फॉर्मूला में रिप्रेजेंट करें कैपिटल पी और ई इफ वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग विद द फॉर्म ऑफ इवेंट ई या फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी पी इज इक्वल टू number of outcomes favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. This is the most simple formula of probability that you will find. Now, how do you practically interpret it? Let us suppose I take the example of second, I'll show you an image. Yeah, देखो, this is a simple probability. Favorable outcomes by total outcomes. Let us suppose you have a bag, and in that bag there are a total of 12 marbles. Okay, two different colored marbles. Some are red and some are blue. Now, for you to find out, let's suppose what is the probability of me getting red and what is the probability of me getting blue? कैसा रहता? उसमें let us suppose you are trying to find out P of red. So probability of finding the red marble. All right, I hope you are following along. यहाँ पर the example is that one particular bag, a small pouch, has about 12 marbles of two different colors, red and blue. You are trying to find out what will be a person's probability of finding a red marble or a blue marble. Let us suppose there are seven red marbles and a total of five blue marbles. तो उसमें क्या होता the probability of finding red will be 7, which is the favorable outcome out of 12, which is the total number of outcomes. तो आप totally 12 marbles निकाल सकते हो बैग में से, but only 7 of those will be red. ठीक है, so 7 will be favorable outcomes. 7 favorable outcomes will give you red marble, and 12 total number of 12 marbles है तो 12 total number of outcomes रहते हैं. पूरे निकाल दिए तो 12 मार्बल निकलते. Okay, that will be the total number of marbles. अगर ब्लू से भी लिए तो 5 blue marbles है तो the probability of finding a blue marble will be 5 out of 12. Let us say we use an even simpler example. Let us suppose you are performing a coin toss. ठीक है, you are performing a coin toss and यहाँ पर दो ही outcomes रहते हैं, या तो heads या tails. ठीक है, on a coin you will have the head side and you'll have the tail side. So the total number of outcomes, capital N, this is small n and divided by capital N. Okay, total number of outcomes will be capital N. Favorable outcomes will be 1. So total number of outcomes in a coin toss is 2. You can either get heads or you can get tails. No other outcome. Okay. Uh, the chance of getting heads. Let us suppose someone is trying to find out what is the chance or what is the probability of heads. So P of heads is equal to 1/2. ठीक है, बिकॉज एक चांस एक साइड हेड्स है, एक साइड टेल्स है, तो 1/2 विल बी द फेवरेबल आउटकम डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ आउटकम्स. सिमिलरली पी ऑफ टेल्स भी 1/2 रहता. ठीक है, देयर इज वन चांस ऑफ गेटिंग द चॉइस ऑफ टेल्स. सो दिस इज बेसिक प्रोबेबिलिटी. ये समझ में आया कैसा होता? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. If you did not understand, please feel free to ask. You can put it in the chat as well if you didn't understand. Don't mind repeating it again. All right. Now we will look at what is normal probability distribution. There is something called normal probability curve and normal probability distribution. Now, this essentially is the most important probability distribution in statistics altogether. You can use this for several phenomena. Let's suppose you are categorizing height, या blood pressure, या for measurement errors, या for IQ scores. कितने की चीजों में normal probability distribution use कर सकते हैं. इसमें क्या कर रहा है? You are trying to describe how the values of variables are distributed across the curve. Okay. So for example, I'll show you one image. Let us suppose ये ले लो, ठीक है. अच्छा ये थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग रहता, अभी ये ले लो बेटा. हाँ, in this example they are showing what is the height of men and women. ठीक है, if we take numbers, number of people, let's suppose on y-axis is in 1000 and their height in centimeters is mentioned on x-axis. So how will the distribution of height be present in men and women? ठीक है, तो आप नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हैं हाइट इन मेल एंड फीमेल यहाँ पर. Now this is generally a symmetrical distribution. It means that जो सेंट्रल पीक वैल्यू है उसके अतराफ ही you will find other distributions. Other distributions in the sense will be people with other heights other than mean height. So for example, यहाँ पर in this image, excuse me, in this image you can see that average male height. So the blue colored graph will represent the male height and the pink colored graph represents the female height. So average male height is falling somewhere around 175, 176 centimeters. Okay, if you look at the graph, you can see that the mean value is around 175, 176. It means that ये symmetrical अगर distribution बोल रहे हैं, if this is normal probability distribution and we are telling that it is symmetrical, it means that जो बाकी के values है will be slightly above and slightly below, equidistant to the mean. मतलब mean के आसपास ही रहेंगे. मतलब यहाँ पर आपको दूसरा इमेज ज्यादा अच्छा से समझ में आ रहा, ठीक है. ये देखो वहां पर जो नॉर्मल प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करे 68% of the population, so 34% of the population will fall above and 34% of the population will fall close by below to that mean. मतलब एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की डिफरेंस है. इसका मतलब क्या है? लेट्स सपोज द स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन इज 2 सेंटीमीटर्स और 5 सेंटीमीटर्स ले लो. अब अपन बोल रहे थे एवरेज हाइट इज 175, राइट? I can say through normal probability distribution key 5 centimeters up and 5 centimeters down, 68% of the population will fall in that category. Or let me frame it another way, 68% of population will fall in between the height of 170 centimeters to 180 centimeters with a standard deviation of 1. Matlab, most of the values, 68% of values are falling in between the range of one standard deviation. एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की वैल्यू में जो एक डिविएशन है, स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन है मीन वैल्यू से, जो मीन वैल्यू से अलग हो रहा वेरिएबल, वो मीन वैल्यू से एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, इफ आई टेक इट एज 5 सेंटीमीटर्स, इट मींस दैट one standard deviation above that mean will be 5 centimeters, which is 180 centimeters, 175 अगर मीन दिए पर, and 5 centimeters below one standard deviation on the other side of the curve, ठीक है, will be 1 centimeter, 170 centimeters. इसका मतलब क्या है? 68% of the population in that country which has a mean of 175 will fall in between 170 to 175 centimeters. ठीक है. Now that is why it is told. It is this normal distribution is a symmetric distribution where most of the observations will cluster around the central peak. ठीक है, सेंट्रल पीक के अतराफ क्लस्टर करते हैं ये दूसरे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशंस will be the other values. ठीक है, differing in standard deviation, number of standard deviations will differ. तो मैं 5 सेंटीमीटर्स की रेंज अगर एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लिया तो one standard deviation will be 5 centimeter, 2 standard deviations will be 10 centimeters, meaning 95% of the population, if you see at this graph, 2 standard deviation above and below, ठीक है, that will include 95% of the population. उसका मतलब क्या है? फिर अगर 5 ऐड करा तो 5 माइनस करा, 5 ऐड करा, तो 170 minus 5 will be 165, 180 plus 5 will be 185. मतलब 165 और 185 centimeters की height में 95% of the population is lying. Okay, or I can say that in this country 95% of men fall in the category of 165 to 185 centimeters. Or if I narrow it down even further, I can tell that 68% of the population in this country fall in between 170 to 180 centimeters in height. and the mean height in this country will be 175 centimeters. ठीक है, ऐसा नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हेल्प करता है आपको. एक्सट्रीम वैल्यूज आर सिमिलरली taken into consideration. दोनों तरफ के बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. ठीक है, एक्सट्रीम वैल्यूज इन बोथ द टेल्स ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आर सिमिलरली अनलाइकली, मीनिंग द farther away you start going from the mean, the lesser and lesser people you start finding. How do you interpret that? इसका मतलब क्या है? 3 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन ले लो. ठीक है, सेम प्रीवियस एग्जाम्पल का मीन इज 175 सेंटीमीटर हाइट, 1 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन इज 5 सेंटीमीटर. लेट अस सपोज, मीनिंग एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन ऊपर करे तो 180 सेंटीमीटर्स. ठीक है, 68% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन हैज अ टॉप एंड ऑफ 180 सेंटीमीटर्स. फिर एक 5 सेंटीमीटर बढ़ा दो 185 सेंटीमीटर्स. 95% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इज फॉलिंग अंडर this thing 185 centimeters, 95.44. मतलब और एक छोटा सेक्शन आउट ऑफ दिस रेंज बढ़ गया, और एक 5 सेंटीमीटर ऐड करो, 195 सेंटीमीटर्स. ठीक है, नाउ 3 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशंस अवे व्हिच इज 195 सेंटीमीटर्स, 99% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन विल बी अंडर 195 सेंटीमीटर्स. मीनिंग जो ये टेल एंड छोटा होते जा रहा है ऑन बोथ द साइड्स, ऑन द राइट साइड एंड लेफ्ट साइड, मतलब इट इज हार्डर टू फाइंड पीपल हु आर टॉलर देन 195 सेंटीमीटर्स. और ऑन द अदर एंड अगर आप 15 माइनस भी कर दिए, लेट अस सपोज आप 175 में से 15 माइनस करें, इन men it is harder to find people who are less than 150 centimeters in height. ठीक है, 3 standard deviation, that is why the percentage has become 0.14 on the right and 0.14 on the left. जो tail है ग्राफ की वो छोटी होते जा रही है, because most of the values are coming centrally, बीच में आ रहे ज्यादातर values, and वो नंबर बढ़ते जा रहा है. That is why we have a bell shaped curve. ठीक है, I hope you are able to follow what I am telling. समझ में आ रहा है till here what is normal standard distribution, normal distribution of probability? Or do you want me to repeat it once again? Hey, this can come in your exam, that is why I'm asking. Okay, I'll repeat it just in case once. If someone did not understand, listen carefully once again. देखो मैं क्या बोल रहा था. Let us suppose we take a graph of height of men. ठीक है, and the height is on x-axis, the number of people are on y-axis. ठीक है, so let us suppose this graph is going from 100 men to 2000 men. ठीक है, and the height range is going in between. Let us suppose this is 140 centimeters. ठीक है, this is 150 and यहाँ पर 210 centimeters लगा लो. ठीक है, and this is 200. And let us suppose अच्छा mean value is somewhere in between here. ठीक है, one second. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा लगाए तो ठीक है. Now let us suppose mean value जो है 150, 155, 160, 65, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195. अच्छा 195 इधर लगा देंगे. ठीक है, let us suppose I'm considering the height of men in the country. Let us suppose India में ले लो आप example, and I am distributing it on a probability scale, on a normal probability distribution curve. मैं उसको डाल रहा हूँ and I'm finding that 175 centimeters is the mean height. ठीक है, 174 175 सेंटीमीटर्स के अराउंड मीन हाइट आ रही है। लेट अस सपोज 174 सेंटीमीटर्स इज द मीन हाइट इन मेन। ठीक है, व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग इज एक एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की डिफरेंस है। लेट अस सपोज वन स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन इज 5 सेंटीमीटर्स। ठीक है, एक एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की डिफरेंस है, यू विल बी एबल टू फाइंड आउट वेयर मोस्ट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन विल लाई इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाइट। ठीक है, तो एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की डिफरेंस बढ़ा तो 170 सेंटीमीटर्स टू 180 सेंटीमीटर्स हो गया। दिस इज वन स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन। यहां से यहां तक। ठीक है, मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल इन कंट्री 68% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन, these values are pre-recorded. Okay, 68% of the population will lie in this एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन की डिफरेंस। आप एक और स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन बढ़ाए और कम करें ऑन बोथ द साइड्स, यू विल गेट 165। यहाँ पर 1 सेकेंड, 165 एंड 185। सो इतने डिफरेंस में यहां से यहां तक 95% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन विल फॉल। एक और स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन आप बढ़ाए, 160 से 190, लेट अस सपोज, तो यहां पर 99% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन विल फॉल। ठीक है, इसका मतलब क्या है? हाउ कैन आई इंटरप्रेट इट दिस डेटा? The mean value in the country, the mean height of men in the country when the experiment ran in 2000 people showed that the mean height in the country for men was about 175 centimeters with a standard deviation of 5 centimeters. One standard deviation which represents 68% of the population shows us that 68% of the population in this country, let us suppose it is India, 68% of the population in India falls between 170 to 180 centimeters in height. 95% of the population falls between 165 to 185 centimeters, which is two standard deviations. 99% of the population will fall between 160 to 190 centimeters in height. And बाकी के 1% जो है will fall below 160 and will fall above 190. Now as you keep on going farther away from the mean, ये परसेंटेज और छोटा होते जाता। ठीक है, 1%। इसका मतलब क्या है? Let us suppose you find someone who is 190 centimeters, 195 centimeters tall in India. They will be in the top 1% of the category. मतलब they will be in the top 1% of height in India. ठीक है, there are only 1% of people who are as tall as 195 centimeters or maybe even less. If you go up to 200, 210, 1% या 1% से भी कम होने लगता है। Similarly, on the other end, let's suppose you find men who are 155, 150, 140 centimeters in height. They also are 1% and less than 1% in probability. It is like less than 1% chance that you will find men who are less than 155 centimeters in height. ठीक है, that is how normal probability distribution is helping us. समझ में आ गया अभी normal probability distribution क्या है और कैसे करते हैं? It is giving you the mean value. यहाँ पर एक symmetrical value मिल रहा है आपको, जहाँ पर एक एक standard deviation से you are able to find out where your most of your variables lie. Here I am giving you an example of height. Let us suppose there is another example where a pizza delivery chain, let us suppose Pizza Hut or any pizza delivery chain, whatever it is, they want to find out क्या बोलते हैं, what is the average delivery time. Let's suppose they are telling mean delivery time, it is taking them 30 minutes mean delivery time. ठीक है, with a standard deviation of 5 minutes. इसका मतलब क्या है? 68% of their deliveries are done between 25 minutes to 35 minutes. 95% of their deliveries are done between 20 minutes and 40 minutes, and 99% of their deliveries are done between 15 minutes and 45 minutes. That is how these companies will come up with the slogans. This product will definitely be delivered within 40 minutes or within 45 minutes, because they are getting this statistical data from their analysts. The analyst will check the variables. They will see what is the average delivery time, and they'll plot it on a normal distribution curve and tell, see, in your company, based on the delivery executives that you have, 99% of them will finish the delivery by 45 minutes. The earliest is 15 minutes. That is how the company will tell, we will deliver within 45 minutes, or I'll give you cash back, because they know that there is less than a 1% chance it will be later than 45%, or it will be earlier than 15 minutes. Generally early नहीं बोलते, later बोलते. So 45 minutes के अंदर मैं deliver कर देता हूँ. There is a 99% chance back in that. Until unless that is the one unlucky percent, वैसा हुआ तो ही they will give you a refund or something like that. But you get the point here. ठीक है, 99% that is how it is helping. Real life में ऐसे examples help करते हैं. यहाँ पर 3 standard deviations आ गए. यहाँ पर एक माइनस स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, -1 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, +1 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, यहाँ पर +2 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशंस, यहाँ पर -2 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, बिकॉज इट इज गोइंग ऑन द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, -2. ओके, ठीक है, माइनस. यहाँ पर -3 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन, इधर +3 स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन. एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन 5 मिनट्स का ले रहे हैं. ठीक है, मतलब एक एक बार एक डिविएशन जो है 5 मिनट का, नॉट मोर देन 5 मिनट्स. That is how normal probability distribution works. I hope it is clear to you. If you have doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay. So in the next class, we'll discuss about tests of significance. Okay. I think it is enough for one class. You need to, I would strongly suggest that you open your textbooks and read about probability and normal probability distribution. If you get doubts, please feel free to ask. Now, I would suggest that you don't get into what is Z-score and all, because it can get confusing for you at your level. The next progression of normal probability distribution will be Z-scores, calculating Z-scores and standardization. I would suggest that you refrain from that and you don't read that. Just read what is probability and what is, this thing, common properties of normal distribution, and you might also read what is empirical rule. Empirical rule is what I just told you. The PISA example is how empirical rule is practically applied. ठीक है, आप empirically बोल सक रहे क्या होने वाला है. ठीक है, limit your reading material to that. You don't get into that scores and all. In the next class, we'll get into tests of significance.